Hello and welcome to my channel. For this week's video, I am going to be doing a A-frame vacation rental in The Sims 4. So I've been trying to make it interesting on my channel and do like themed months. So last month was just apartments. This month is going to be unconventional homes. I don't know what next month's going to be yet, but I wanted there to be an A-frame home. I feel like they're kind of unconventional, at least where I am from, and so I wanted this to be a vacation rental, just to kind of give it a little bit more of like a foresty area. I have done one in the past. It was a while ago, but it was for a fashion designer. This is for a big family. I'm pretty sure there can be at least sleep 10 Sims or 8 Sims in this rental, and so we are just going into the kitchen, or kind of finishing up in the kitchen. I've talked mostly over the kitchen, and now we're going to be going into the dining room. So the dining room is also pretty small. I did want there to be like a space for a toddler, but I forgot to add a toddler high chair. But if you play the game, you know it is kind of hard for toddlers to do high chair motions, and so maybe it's a good thing I didn't add a high chair into this house. But if you do, you should probably add it before your Sims take a vacation, or else you won't be able to add it while your Sims are in a vacation. So we are just going to be adding like a kind of mural almost. That's what I was wanting to go for. Since it's an A-frame house, the walls are kind of weird, and so you can't really add windows. And so I wanted there to be like something there, and so I was thinking that this would be for a family, and so I wanted that thing on the left, that like arts and crafts thing. I know it's for like homework and like keeping track of your Sims like in like a normal house, but since this is a vacation rental, I thought it would be fun for it to be like arts and crafts like station holder that like the people at the resort do. And so we are just going to be working on this front entry right now and going to be filling the space up with plants. I thought having plants would make it seem to be less empty, and so that's why there's a whole bunch of plants by the front door. And so now we are just going to be working on this like hallway space and going to be going into the like living room and like hobby area. So I wanted there to be like a smaller TV in this space because you are mostly surrounded by nature. You want to like be out in the nature, and so I didn't want there to be like a TV just like maybe for so your Sims can catch one of their favorite shows or watch something else. Like if it's like a bad weather day outside, you can just cozy up and watch a thriller or a action movie. And so I did want to like have like two separate areas, but that was just kind of making it weird. And so I make the two separate areas into one area. This does work out better because it's like you have to like get to one room to if you want to get to like what's just now the living room. So since I didn't really want there to be like a like social media or media based house, I wanted there to have like other like hobbies and like skill building areas before you get to the TV. I mean, the TV does also have a radio and a bookshelf built into it with that special TV that came with Tiny Living, and so it does kind of like we can like still like not watch TV, but we are just going to be adding some pictures into this space. And now we are going to be going into the half bath. So this is like the first door you see when you walk into the house, and so I just trying to make it simple. I mean, I feel like this is like a rental, so I wasn't trying to like go really extreme with the decorating, but I just want this to be like nice. And so now we are in the primary suite, and I wanted to use this bed that came with Outdoor Retreat because it looks cool, and I wanted something cool for the primary bedroom. And so now we are just going to be adding dressers. I had this idea when I was doing the first room on the second level where it's like, oh, they're like here for a vacation, but I also want to like get some like family pictures, and so that's why there's like two dressers. You could just do one I feel like if this was a house in real life, that would feel like really crowded. Like you walk right into a dresser when you get into this room. And so now we're just adding some pictures from the tiny living pack, and I really like this. I really wanted the woods to be the same, and so that was kind of hard, but I think it's close enough, and that's what's important. So they do also have a ensuite right off of this room, and I did want to have this idea. I got it from Miss Griffey, where they have a signing book where they sign all of the names of the people that stayed in their past and present, and maybe fun things they did. But that idea I totally stole from Miss Griffey from a video she did, I don't know when, it was a while ago. But now we are just going to be adding some curtains, making it a bit private since there is a nice little sitting area, and then the window looks right out of it. And so we are now outside. This is the front of the house. Want to pop in and add some benches. But now we are in the back of the house. So there are two hangout areas. This is the first level, and then you can see there's some stairs to get to the second level, but we'll talk about the second level when we get up there. So just wanted to add some things that are cool, like the benches that look like they got logs, and then horseshoe throwing, and a fire pit. I feel like fire pits are pretty often I add into my house, but since this is outdoorsy, I was definitely add a fireplace, and I was going to add a guitar, songs by the fire, but it just didn't work out. Actually, it could have worked out, I just forgot. And so I did also want to add a flower arranging table, and that's a little bit weird, but it's oh, maybe they are going on a hike and they picked flowers, and they want to add make a bouquet out of a memory, and dry them out or something. But now we are on the second level balcony, and it really just has this card game station. Not really that special, but I thought it would be fun to add. And I thought that item, the card game table, I thought that was get outdoor retreat. I didn't realize that was a base game item, and so now we are just in the landing area, and I added a Murphy bed into this space just because I feel oh, maybe you have extra guests that are coming with you, or it just seems realistic for some reason to me to have a Murphy bed in this space. But now we are in the first bedroom of the house, and I was imagining this to be more like a teen space. It has two beds in it, which I thought would be good. There's a Murphy bed, there's a bed downstairs, there's going to be another bedroom that you'll see in a moment, but I wanted to keep a blue theme since the Murphy bed's blue, and so we have matching blue beds with a wooden dresser, and so now we are just going to be adding some things onto this wall because it just seemed empty, and going to be adding this rug, which I probably would have chosen a different rug, but I'm oh, let's add a teddy bear, that'd be fun, but forgetting it, this is supposed to be a teen's room, not a kid's room. So we do add these hanging clothes racks because, like I said earlier, that oh, they're here to have family pictures taken, and so I wanted there to be nice clothes, or one nice shirt out of those racks to add. And so we are just going to be filling some items into the bookshelf by the Murphy bed, and going into the second bedroom on the second level, which is the kid and toddler's room. So I was trying to make this playful, but also you're not actually living here type of room. And so I wanted it to have kids items, but not scattered everywhere like they would probably have at their house. So we are just going to be adding some pictures from the tiny living pack, like I said, downstairs, and going to be adding a lot of these cloud stickers, or yeah, stickers. I was gonna say like inserts, but they're stickers. And so, like I said, I was trying to make it seem like playful. And so I wanted to add these animal pictures and just trying to make it seem like not like a blank space of emptiness. And so we are just going to be adding another like fruit picture onto the like landing common area, and going to be adding a dresser into the toddlers and kids room, just because since I had that idea like, oh, they're here for like pictures, I'm like, each room needs to have a dresser, even though it doesn't really matter. You can just click on the mirror and then hit like edit sim, and then it works, and then you like can change their outfits. But it's like realism that it has to the space and that I wanted to keep. And so we are getting close to the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed watching. I post new videos every single Tuesday, and I hope you enjoyed watching. If you want playing it, the information will be down in the description. So I hope you all have an amazing week. Bye!